Let's travel together for a while and embark on a journey into one of Israel's most pioneering, inspiring, and captivating regions. A stunning landscape, dense with incredible natural beauty, the Northern Galilee is rich in history, full of talented and industrious residents, and home to the country's most ethnically diverse range of communities. Coexistence is a way of life here. Jews, Christians, Muslims, and Druze live side by side as neighbors in mutual respect and tolerance, creating a tapestry of diverse ethnicities. Unfortunately, the picturesque serenity and harmony are often disrupted by civil defense sirens, warning of missile attacks and other hostilities, coming from across the region's hostile borders of Syria and Lebanon. These volatile borders harbor some of Israel's most bitter enemies, and living in such close proximity to them is a difficult reality here. Like many other rural and periphery regions in countries all over the world, the Northern Galilee also experiences insufficient government and philanthropic budgets to help address its many needs. As a response to these challenges, Yael Bar-Liv and Natan Golan, together with a group of local residents, launched the Galila Foundation in 2006, with a vision of identifying the vital needs in the communities across the region and helping to resolve them through community empowerment and self-reliance.
We really wanted to create a different kind of philanthropy here, not only helping those individuals and community in need, but also promoting excellence and shared values. We also wanted to create a framework for building our communities from within, and to rely on our own human resources to ensure that we, the residents of our region, can successfully meet the challenges of tomorrow, whatever they may be.
Our home, our way, our future. These words are not merely a slogan. They define Galila's thinking and guides its philanthropic activity. As part of this philosophy, Galila established its Fellows program in 2012, a result of a collaboration between Yael and Adam Barron, a passionate supporter of the Galilee region.
Adam was really instrumental in shaping the Galila Fellows initiative. He influenced my thinking in so many ways and helped us to stand out as the leading foundation in the Galilee region. He also made me realize that we are not really looking for donors, but we are looking for authentic partners who share in our vision and want to be part of our philanthropic involvement.
The Galila Fellows program identifies and nurtures exceptional social entrepreneurs and inspiring nonprofit organizations and helps them to reach their full potential in the Northern Galilee.
We adopted professional incubation models that are used in the venture capital industry and adjust them to the philanthropic world. This dynamic approach enables us to support a wide range of activities which affect communities around us in a very effective and accountable way.
More than anything, Galila Fellows is a striking example of the massive impact that targeted philanthropy has on the lives of countless people, and of the profound social and economic advantages it helps to create.
Today, after evaluating the results of the past 6 years, I see our Galila Fellows as genuine social change agents in the region. I can definitely say that this formula works. On a personal note, with all the changes and developments happening in the region, I hope that my kids will choose to live here in the Galilee and that they will be able to fulfill all of their future ambitions.
Today, the Galila Fellows Initiative supports 8 individuals and 4 organizations who are dedicating themselves to making the Galilee a better place and benefiting thousands of residents around them. Hailing from Kiryat Shmona is the first of our social entrepreneurs, Shaul Zohar, with his Galilee Tennis Academy initiative. Shaul, one of Israel's veteran tennis coaches, was discovered by Adam Barron on his first visit to the Galilee. Coming from a very modest background, for him, tennis is truly a way of life. Galila backed Shaul's vision and empowered him to launch his academy with a unique vision of using tennis to help children with mental and developmental challenges.
We offer them achievable challenge and make sure to give them a sense of accomplishment. It has to be done with lots of love and patience. Special kids learn mostly through repetition. They grasp the technique with their body, not through explanation. When they finally make it, there is a real sense of accomplishment. It's truly an unbelievable experience. The achievements of some of these kids are truly remarkable. In fact, one of them represents Israel in several international tournaments for people with mental disabilities and won multiple medals.
In a unique program he also runs in Kibbutz Kfar Giladi, Shaul uses tennis as an educational tool to teach groups of children the values of leadership and excellence. He also directs a coaching course to train the next generation of tennis coaches in northern Israel.
Tennis is such a wonderful sport. When I look at the faces of these children as they play, I realize how much joy and empowerment it can bring to our special needs communities. Being part of that is truly amazing, and I'm just so happy that I can help to make it all happen.
The next stop on our journey brings us to Kibbutz Hukuk, where Efrat Noy and her friends run Kaima, an educational sustainable farm. Kaima was established in 2016 by a group of social entrepreneurs with a background in education and agriculture. They also had a unique vision of applying their passion for organic farming to help high school dropouts who couldn't adapt to conventional learning paradigms in order to turn their life around.
For some of these kids, we at Kaima are often the first to believe in them and recognize their potential. We provide them the right environment for growth, and through hard farm work, they eventually learn how to trust themselves and the world around them.
Kaima offers an entirely distinctive approach built around the healing power of nature and its ability to transform lives. This method binds together educational, environmental, and economic components that are used together to create a powerful hands-on learning experience.
What's also nice about what we do is that we sell the organic vegetables we grow to the communities around us. It's truly an all-around win-win model. The Galila Foundation was there for us right from the start. Their mentoring and financial support helped us to create this miracle, and we'll never forget that.
Next stop on our map is Kibbutz Elan, where documentary filmmaker Vered Osman runs the one-of-a-kind Docu-Leaders program. The program, which is part of a larger initiative called Docu-Village, brings together teens from communities across the Galilee and gives them the opportunity to experience the full life cycle of making documentary films. Galila was involved in the formation of Docu-Leaders right from the beginning, with mentoring, consultation, and financial support. During the program, students are guided by experienced film professionals and get many opportunities to experiment with sophisticated tools of the trade. Vered and her team developed an organic learning experience, enabling students to efficiently learn various skills that are specifically tailored to the needs of their projects. The individual perspectives of students who live in the border communities of northern Israel is often expressed by the films they produce. These impressive productions are screened in communities across the Galilee, and 2 of them were even selected as the winning films at a prestigious youth film festival in New York. Empowering young filmmakers from northern Israel is one of the main objectives of the program. With Galila behind it, the Docu-Leaders program shows that given proper investment and guidance, the periphery can be a major source for producing young artistic talent in Israel. Let's move on to Tefan, where Sarit Zahave has established ALMA, a unique research and education center focusing on Israel's security challenges along its northern borders. A lieutenant colonel in the Israeli Army Reserves, Sarit Zahavi served for 15 years in the IDF, specializing in military intelligence, research, and analysis before she launched her ALMA initiative in 2017. Israel's borders with Lebanon and Syria are extremely volatile. ALMA's mission is creating international awareness to the unique security challenges that these borders represent. To promote this awareness, ALMA offers field briefings at various lookout posts along the borders, as well as lectures and workshops at locations around the globe. These activities are all based on ALMA proprietary research capabilities, which provide real-time, in-depth knowledge about various conflicts and trends in the Middle East from an authentic and professional viewpoint. Since its launch, ALMA's reputation and profile has grown dramatically. As a result, Sarit was invited to brief U.S. Congress and Senate members at Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Sarit also presented a first-of-a-kind virtual tour of Israel's northern borders on the central stage at the 2018 AIPAC annual conference in front of an excited audience of almost 20,000 people.
Looking back at this hectic year, I can honestly say that without the confidence and backing we got from Galila, ALMA as a research and education center would not exist today. For me personally, this is a dream come true, and I believe that we are only at the beginning.
Now get ready for a change of pace as we continue our journey with the Adrenaline Running Club in Kfar Vradim. Sharona Shalev Meyer created Adrenaline as a social platform, connecting the diverse ethnic communities living together in the Galilee region. The tough physical challenges at this club and the camaraderie created by long-distance running brings together people from different backgrounds, religions, and origins.
It's really incredible to watch the differences melt away. That's the magic of running.
As part of the club's activities, Sharona organizes many events and social gatherings in which participants can interact and get to know each other at a more personal level. One such event is the Christmas Run, held in the Christian village of Ma'ilya, where the human mosaic of the Galilee is displayed in all its beauty. Galila supports this race and its complicated logistics in addition to other adrenaline activities and is closely involved in shaping its direction. The Christmas Run has gathered enormous momentum since its modest beginning. In 2017, 800 runners from all over Israel participated in this race, including national running champions, while thousands of Galilee residents cheered on the competitors. It was a true celebration of community, harmony, and pure fun. Our path now leads us to the coastal city of Nahariya, where Eli Kellerman and his Joy to the Child crew are making huge differences in the lives of very sick children at the regional hospital. Joy to the Child supports these children who are often hospitalized for long periods and are frequently left behind socially and academically. The volunteers of Joy to the Child become big brothers and sisters to the hospitalized children and offer various activities to lift their spirits, including games, events, and parties.
We believe these kids can close the gaps and overcome their social issues. We're focused on providing them with the right tools so they can fulfill themselves despite their illness.
Once the children are released from the hospitals, Joy to the Child continues to help them cope with their chronic illnesses by offering a wide range of activities, including field trips, camps, and comprehensive personal tutoring at home. As part of a joint venture between Galila and Joy to the Child, this organization established its northern branch in Haifa, and its volunteers now reach out to children and hospitals across northern Israel. Their activities fill a huge social and educational gap in these hospitals, who are lacking of government and philanthropic funding to fill such needs.
Without Galila's vision and support, we wouldn't be in the Galilee today. Thanks to Natan, Yael, and their wonderful donors, we're able to make miracles happen every day.
Now let's travel to the city of Shlomi and meet Nili Galiam, who's shaping the next generation of Galilee leaders at her Science and Arts Center for Gifted and Outstanding Children. The center offers an expansive excellence program for gifted school children who come from communities all over the Western Galilee. They receive enrichment in advanced subjects such as art, ecology, economics, entrepreneurship, and writing.
Our children learn exciting subjects that enable them to expand their mind and give them the inspiration and drive to develop on their own.
Since the Excellence program ends at the beginning of high school, Nili also created an initiative to preserve the unique social atmosphere for these gifted youth. Through field trips and seminars, this regional initiative provides graduates of the Excellence program with opportunities to meet, socialize, and continue to develop their individual skills.
Galila changed my thinking about what's possible. Their focus on promoting excellence and investing in people is truly remarkable.
Our journey takes us next to Bustan HaGalil, where Micha Simbalista heads a team of educators and social workers in the Narim Youth Village. Narim is a truly inspirational institution whose mission is to transform the lives of boys and girls that are defined as youth at very high risk. For these impoverished youths who are directed to Narim by court orders, the village represents the last remaining chance for them to continue towards living a normative life. What really sets Narim apart is the extremely high academic and personal standards it sets for its students.
We aspire not only to lead these kids back into society, we also raise the bar really high and empower them to truly strive for achieving excellence.
The youth village is closely associated with Israel's legendary Navy SEALs, and the legacy of this elite unit influences its vision. Narim's innovative educational approach, which was developed and fine-tuned over many years, provides its students with the motivation and tools to acquire full matriculation diploma and to engage in meaningful service in the IDF. Galila collaborated with Micha to establish a graduates' home in the village. It's a place they can return to during their army vacations to meet their friends and former teachers.
Since many of our students don't have supportive families, the graduates' home fills a critical gap for them. It ensures that their journey back to society is not disrupted.
For our next stop, we're revisiting Shlomi to witness the innovations of Yossi Gimon, whose Gateway to Industry program promotes employment opportunities in factories and industrial companies across the Galilee. Industry is a key component of the employment market in northern Israel. Despite the fact that the modern factory production floor is advanced, automated, and computerized, many young people don't consider industry as a career choice.
Most of them are not familiar with the manufacturing industry. They lack knowledge or are influenced by its poor image. To address these challenges, we collaborated with Galila and created a study program for young residents of the Galilee.
Gateway to Industry is designed to spark curiosity and enable initial exposure. It offers a glimpse into the many opportunities offered by the modern world of industry. In addition to lectures, the program includes hands-on experience of industrial work and production processes, with site visits to various factories in the Galilee region.
With Galila's backing, Gateway to Industry is making a real difference and is changing the reputation of industry all across the Galilee region.
Our expedition brings us to the Galilee town of Tzafat, where the Choosing the Galilee program uses social action to connect medical students to the Galilee. This program is available to medical students from all over the country who come to study at the Faculty of Medicine at Tzfat and intern in hospitals in northern Israel. Due to the increasing shortage of physicians choosing to call the Galilee their home, the unique program exposes the future doctors to the many possibilities available to them at the Galilee. As part of the program, students are encouraged to develop various social projects, as well as participate in many individual and group activities. For many students, the program is a chance to experience the uniqueness of life in the Galilee firsthand, to break many stigmas, and personally integrate into the rich social fabric of the region. The results of the Choosing the Galilee program are advantageous for all Galilean communities, which is why Galila chose to support it and grant scholarships to many of its participants. Moving on to the Misgav region in the central Galilee to experience the life-saving activities of the United Hatzalah volunteers. Every day, people are in danger of dying, waiting for one of the handful of ambulances covering the entire region, while help could be right next door. Victims of road accidents, heart attacks, strokes, and other traumas require immediate assistance in the moments that separate life from death. Whenever seconds count, that's exactly where United Hatzalah gets involved. Using specially equipped motorcycles, cars, and even boats, more than 5,000 volunteer medics from all backgrounds and ethnic communities quickly reach medical emergencies and have helped to save thousands of lives across Israel. Galila collaborates with United Hatzalah to expand its activities to the Galilee region by funding a 180-hour paramedics course for the organization's Galilean volunteers. The graduates of the course, who got a very comprehensive training in life-saving skills, contribute significantly to the quality of life of residents in northern Israel. The last stop in our fascinating journey is at Kibbutz Manara, a border community in the Upper Galilee where HaShomer HaKadosh helps to connect youth to the Galilee land and to strengthen their Zionist identity. In collaboration with HaShomer HaKadosh, Galila is involved in 3 programs strengthening northern Israel while exposing youth and young adults to the values of volunteerism and contribution to the community. Each program, Agricultural Volunteerism, Pioneers in the Galilee, and Keeper of Israel, promote these values through various farming activities and enrichment lessons. These unique programs offer participants an opportunity to gain first-hand knowledge of how their actions leave a positive mark on the land, and to contemplate critical questions related to their civic identity. Each program engages participants in agricultural volunteerism, while emphasizing group dynamics and individual interpretation of the experience. The programs deliver a strong, fundamental experience that participants carry with them into the broader Israeli society. Some journeys are indeed worth taking. Together, we have experienced quite a spectacular human and social mosaic of the Galilee, into which Galila weaves a beautiful tapestry of community empowerment, commitments to others, creative and innovative solutions, and above all, nurturing human compassion and spirit. Through its intense focus on promoting excellence and its careful investment in exceptional people and initiatives, the Galila Foundation is now the Galilee region's leading force for innovative and dynamic interventions through the most accountable use of philanthropic assistance. It's a shining example of how a small, focused, and inspirational group can change the lives of entire communities around it and empower the Northern Galilee residents to follow their dreams and reach higher and farther by identifying and tapping into their full potential.
Adam, every person has a dream. You helped me to fulfill mine. Thank you.
Ellen and Adam, I want to say big thank you. Toda, toda, toda. Thanks not only because of the support, because I have you in my life. Love you.
Adam and Ellen, I just wanted to let you know how deeply grateful we are for your support and commitment to the Galilee region.
For us, it makes all the difference in the world.
The light that you bring and the impact you're making
On the life of so many people.
Is impossible to precisely describe nor quantify.
From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you.
May God bless you and your beautiful families. Toda Rabba and Shalom from the Galilee.